Yeah, sure. My name is Priyanka. I born and raised in Mumbai. Currently, I'm in Pune, connecting to you from Pune, Maharashtra. I have done my all education in Mumbai University. From Mumbai University, I have done MCA, Masters in Computer Application, and I have 4 years of experience in IT sector as a software developer. Currently, I'm not working. I'm a full-time homemaker. I have two kids. Uh, yeah, and I like to watch movies in my free time. I'm a fond of 90s music. So, and along with that, I have made my hobby to learn this language. So, since 5 months, I consistently try to learn this language. That is all about me, sir. And can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So this is Chandan Lahiri, and I live in Bihar state, and I'm a teacher in a primary school. And if I
Okay.
discuss this about my goal of interest, so I like to travel different places and talking to new people. This is my hobbies. Yeah, that's all about me.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. And what subject you teach? And for which students? Are they small kids or college-going students?
No, I teach younger student up to 5 class, and I teach every
Okay.
subject.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's cool.
so,
And how do you teach them English as well?
yeah, of course. I teach English as well.
Okay. So, what are the activities do you conduct in your class from which we can focus on spoken English?
In
Do you
class,
conduct?
if I discuss about class, so in class I do not organize any kinds of activities that could be influence the student in order to learn English spoken because they are immature still. They do not have that much potential to have it, grave it. So I think it's very imperative now to just provide basic knowledge of grammar. What I used to do a very long period of time into the class, but I do not give them a spoken environment till now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In my school days, I really miss that. Every when there was a exam on English, I was very confused from what to start a study. Should I start from the grammar or should I start from the lesson? So I used to get very less marks in this particular subject. Yes.
These kinds of thoughts also enter in my mind initial times when I enter as a teacher into the school. So that time it used to happen with me, but after optimizing myself and adjusting myself into that same situation, then I got to know what is the better for the students' development.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that's great.
yeah, I have one question regarding spoken English. Nowadays, every learner have been facing so many problems in order to learn this language, and they always try to implement something else, okay, to improve their communication skill. I mean, their spoken English. So, what is your strategy and ideas regarding spoken English? I would like to know.
Yes. So, since 5 months, I started seriously learning this language and I started listening. I listen a lot whenever I do my chores at home. I'm a housewife. So, I hardly
Hmm.
get a few free time for me. So, whenever I do chores, I always listen to something. And I focus on listening English conversational videos on YouTube. Sometimes I listen short stories and I don't listen too much. I don't focus on too much content, listening too much content. I listen only one video throughout a day multiple times. Yeah. So
Okay.
at the end of the day, I'll get the all the contents from that one particular video. the words, new vocab, what are they using in that, how they constructing the sentence in that video. So my focus is on only on one video throughout the day. So listen, and in my next conversation, when I do my practice, it automatically comes in my mind, those words, those vocab. I don't have to struggle a lot at that time when I do my speaking practice. So yes, I don't have to put much efforts while speaking. Yes, and for my speaking, I use this Skype app. Recently, I started using a video conversation, and along with that, I do a audio practice on JoSkill app. Yes, so I do listening, speaking, and sometimes I am fond of reading as well. So I like
Mhm.
to read novels, yeah, fiction stories.
Wow.
Yes, so yeah. So I focus on the three aspects of the language. Except writing, I do this.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Mostly the people, what they do in their day-to-day life in order to learn English, they listen only the once only. Okay. They do not come and restart again the same content. Okay. To listen and consume, and that's the major problem of every learner, because they start getting boring feeling, because they do not want to struggle on the same direction. Okay. Repeating in a day multiple times to the same content, it's a going to existence inside of you, and it's very conveniently comes within you situationally. Okay, but the learner doesn't want to repeat twice, even thrice. Okay, the same content. They often prefer self to grab advanced and unique content at only the one time. We are not a machine,
Mhm.
right? We are scanned out that at the one time and it would be captured in our mind. No, this is not possible. We are a human. Having multiple thoughts in a day, it's very difficult to keep refreshing our old memories for a long period of time, right?
Yes.
Every single
Mhm.
time, uh, new thoughts taking a place of that same, I mean, inside our mind of that particular places, and that's why it happens with many learners. Okay, so we need to repeating the same thing in order to remember all things. Okay. And if you
Yes.
write the content, if you write, that would be also the good way of refreshment your previous memory what you learn. Okay. So these are very imperative for development of your communication and improving your communication. Most of the learner repeating, the same answers with the multiple persons, and they consider they are improving. But this is not improvement, I would say. If you're being able to
Mhm.
construct your own sentence, your own opinions into a sentence, that is called improvement, because you try to invent your own sentences, right, regarding your opinions
Yes.
about matters. So you have to do like that effort in order to express yourself, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is my opinion. I always try to reveal out around the learners so they can utilize their time in the right process.
Okay. Okay. And are you a YouTuber with teaching? You do YouTube also?
Yes, I am also a YouTuber, but I do not focus that much over there. Instead of I focus on my communication and helping others.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
my
And
intention. Yes.
how long have you been practicing this language upon your communication skill?
It's been I think 2 years more than that. 2 years.
It's quite long time. Yeah. Mm.
Yes, because I know like how much struggle I got got to I got to through this. I knew and I know still uh, learners issues and problems. So
Okay.
So, I would like to know, Rishta, how do you manage? Because you are a housemaker as well. It's very difficult to manage your schedules, all these things.
Yes, I usually get up early in the morning around 5:36, and my kids and my husband he leaves by 9 o'clock in the morning, and they
Mm-hmm.
comes my kids come back at home 2:30. So I try to finish my household chores by 11 or 11:30. Then only I get 2.5 hours free in afternoon. When I get those 2 hours free, then I try to utilize in for my speaking practice, and I do reading. Sometimes if I get bored reading, then I do meditation. Sometimes yoga. Yes.
Mm.
Otherwise, I don't get free time. Once they come back home, my kids, I don't get a peaceful time for me for having this conversation. Yeah, they always be around me and they want something from me. They can't do their own things by their own. So they are depend on me. So I can't have peaceful conversation. So I only get 2 hours when they goes to school.
Yeah, I would say that's the better way of utilizing your times in the right way. Many of them have the
Yes.
habit of spending time over useless things like watching someone's unpredictable activities on social media. Right.
Yeah. I I have those apps in my phone, Insta, Facebook, but I stopped scrolling over those apps. But at the end, I realized I am not getting anything scrolling over the reels. I just wasting my times, and I don't feel content. Sometimes we start comparing ourselves to that reels, and we don't feel satisfied. We think why I don't have I'm not getting such environment, those things, whatever we look into that reel. Yeah. So I just drop, and we start also expecting from our partners or from our loved ones. You should also do this for me. So this things happens by watching reels. I
Yeah,
stop everything, scrolling over Facebook, Insta.
yes, for a while it would be convenient for entertaining self, but engaging self deeply into this, it's very destructive, destructive for the health and our mentally, peace. It can be the ruin our mentally peace because we are a human. We start comparing self with that kinds of person who have been doing such a nonsense activities, right? Many of time we start
Yes.
conjecturing, oh my god, if I were there, then I must do better than him, right? That is the
Yes.
comparison that happens usually with many of them. So entertaining
Yeah.
it's a different part of it, but you just entertain through that kinds of content that would never influencing you and attract you that much, right? So
Yeah.
if I discuss about my hobbies, so many of time I prefer to use web series, um,
Okay.
scientific mysterious web series, so that I can hold myself for this period of time in order to learn like sentences, right sentences, and as well as I can entertain myself. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the good way. So, are you preferring to watch it in English or in Hindi?
English web series. I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah. So, do you suggest me any of the web series which is
uh,
good?
yeah, yeah, sure. I think recently I have been watching one web series from that is called From. From. So in that I have been watching like how the human so many multiple humans got stuck into the different place where they couldn't go out of it. They couldn't go out of it that particular place, and they learn how to survive that certain place, and they used to get solution how to get come out of it. So it was quite quite suspense, thriller you can say, series
Okay.
that will hold you at least for a while and get through. You
Mhm.
can learn. right structure that you get on the subtitles. Yeah, so I was just watching that series. You can also watch on Netflix and Amazon. So many applications are
Okay.
there. So according to your
Yes,
comfort,
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I actually what happens, I don't get a much time. I don't know what last movie I have watched. It's been a quite long time. I watch, I sit with my family and enjoyed a movie because I don't get. I at the end of the day I get exhausted because I have to do physical work. I'm into much physical work whole the day. I don't have any maid to help me, so I have the only do all the work chores at home. So I don't feel to whenever I at the end of the day I just want to sleep, take a proper sleep 6 to 7 hours because the next day I have to wake up early. That's
mm-hmm.
the thing. I don't prefer to watch web series. And whenever I do my chores, I have my mobile. So on YouTube, I starts watching the English conversation video. Those are very for limited time, not beyond 1 hour. It doesn't go beyond 1 hours. The duration of this video. So yeah, I prefer to watch. But I'll
Yeah,
try to whenever I'll get time on weekends or yeah, let's see when I get. I'll try to watch those web series.
yeah, I can perceive it because it's not as a usual what I consider about others. Every people have their own way of managing their time and schedules, and accordingly they have to perform in life, right? So of course I do not also invest so much time there. At evening when I go to the bed, that time I watch little bit because this web series times is very less, 20, yeah, even 30 minutes only at one episode. So you can if you want.
Okay. Okay. Mhm. So, how is weather there? You are from I
Bihar,
forgot it.
Bihar
Bihar.
is
Okay. So, how is weather there? Today's weather? Is it cloudy?
no. Today is sunny day. I would say today is sunny day.
Okay. Mhm.
That's why
So,
I'm in a t-shirts. You can see. Otherwise, I would have warm clothes, right? Like you.
yes, here also I won't say we are feel cold. Not neither cold nor hot. It's pleasant here in Pune.
Oh yeah, I think it would be
Mhm.
mediums weather. I would say mediums, right? Mm. Yeah, after
Yes.
crossing this month, you would have that much, you can feel that much, cold, right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
this month
Yes.
would be balance, I would say.
Yeah. And so you told in your hobbies you like to travel. So may I know what are the places you had been to? You had been visited till now.
Actually, I have been in a Kolkata, and after that, I just visited a different, very nearest place of my own city, like
Yes.
I mean, Katihar or Darbhanga, very nearest places, Patna. But I couldn't go
Mhm.
very far from my place. But it's my
Yeah.
desire to go some very far.
Okay. Okay. So, would
Yeah,
you like to be here in Pune, this place, Maharashtra?
yeah. Let's see in future if I'll get chance, then I must go. It is my desire. But being having responsibility of homes and so many, then it's very difficult to go outside.
Yes, yes,
So
yes. Okay.
I
Yeah,
would
I like
expect.
to travel as well.
Oh,
Yeah, but I had not been out of Maharashtra. Once I had been to Manali, and when I was in 12th standard, so after giving 12th examination, I had been to Tirupati Balaji, which is in Andhra Pradesh. So and mostly I travel with my friends around my city. nearest places I try to explore whenever we get a short weekends, and that is too before marriage. Now it's not possible. Everyone has got married, they have their own life. Everyone is got busy in their own life.
Yeah, you're right. But you are not looking married. You are looking like a college student, what I personally
Oh,
think before.
yeah.
Yes.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
same.
yeah, thanks for the
Like
compliment.
I'm also not looking like a married person, right? Yeah, I'm looking. No, I'm not looking.
Oh, no, not looking. You have told just now, so I come to know you are married. I
No,
thought you
no,
are single.
I'm not married.
Not married, single?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Mhm. Yeah.
But many of them, always mention, sir, you are married person. Am I right? But I always said to them, no, you are not right.
No,
Uh,
you don't look. You don't look. You look young and single. To be
okay.
honest.
Yeah, yeah, I
Mhm.
looking.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, many of people have different appearance. I would say different brightness of their face, so they do not look like. And yeah, meditation you can consider this is the miracle of meditation and yoga, right? You can keep
Okay.
alive your physical health to be as usual. I would say like a previous days, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm.
Okay, so
So, you have any questions?
today I have not that much. So if you have, ma'am, then you can go ahead.
No, just one question. How many conversation you try to have daily for a practice video conversations?
Actually, for the 1 week, I was not consistent in order to maintain my consistency. Due to have health issues, I would say. Just yesterday, I had taken medicine, so that's why still I feel well, and that's why I thought I took as a session. So in a day, I always try to attend at least one session, video conversation, and after attending, I always try to connect audio conversation for a while. Yeah, that's my
Uh-huh.
way. Otherwise, I engaged
Okay.
myself into school up to 9 to 2 p.m.
Yes, yes, yes. Hmm. And do you have a Saturday, Sunday weekend, a holiday for school, or only
Sunday,
Sunday?
only Sunday.
Sunday. Mm-hmm. So, are you living in a city or a village? And where you are doing teaching in your village? You have to travel so far from your place.
I think in my place, the school is very nearest to my place. You can go by step, and it's very less period of time there, like 2 minutes. It would be enough to reach there. And I live in a rural place, not a very town area, I would say.
Okay. And what are the things you are missing? You are from a village, so is there any missing? Do you feel if I would be in a city, I would get this opportunity, and I'm in village. I right now I don't get this.
Yeah, many of time I'm getting similarity like I'm not getting similar person like me because I'm a quite passionate to learn English, but I'm not getting such a people who also want to learn like me. So getting a very less people there with whom I can interact. So I always try to indulge myself this application to have conversation with people. And apart from this application, I'm alone in my place.
Okay. Even though I am living in a city, I don't have an environment, sir. And nobody speaks English here in a city as well. Everyone prefer to speak in Hindi or in their local language. Because of these online platforms, we should be great for this online social media. we are getting these facilities in today's era. We can You are in Bihar and I am in Pune, and on our one fingertip we can get connect. So we should be thankful for it.
Yeah, you are right. We need to bless. I would say we are blessed due to that application. Before time, I had been through so many applications, but that was useless application. I was having very unpredictable personalities who always came out for entertaining purpose only. So,
Okay.
but this
Yeah.
application always provides us the genuine person, what I expect.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad for that.
Especially these group I have joined, there are very serious learners, and whenever I drop a message, anyone is free for video call, I get a response from the learners who are really passionate towards learning this language. So I didn't get any bad experience on this group on Skype.
Yes. When I started, using this application that time, there was no any group. Okay. And
Okay.
people are just emailing us. Okay. Through YouTube. So after getting email, I replied and I arranged session of the over this application. Okay. So as much as I think as soon the people are going to aware about this application, so I took this decision to create an platform where people can include self into. So this way, awareness, has been spreading and people are going to engage self into this. So just we are going to create vast, platform where we can interact, include this way. So many people have created so many group, and now they every single day new people are going to indulge self into this. So it's really great.
Yeah. Okay. And where I have I can see you are using very good vocab in your conversation.
Thank you.
So, so is it been quite long? You have a habit of implementing those words, or how you're managing it?
As far as my concern, if you do not include a new vocab in your sentence, so this is not called improvement. Like because many of situation have demanded of different vocab to fill the statement of yours, right? So you need to learn whether you want or not doesn't matter. You have to conquer a lot of vocabulary in order to express, highlight the good statements situationally. So that's why I have to learn so many vocabulary. That's why I have been watching web series because during watching web series we are going to aware about so many new vocab. Okay, that's the
Okay.
intent point only.
Okay.
I'm also you need to also learn vocabulary. It is a very major part of spoken English. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I have come across new words daily, advanced work, but I'm not able to use it when I do my practice. Uh, at that time, I'm not able to use those words. But whenever that person is using, I'm able to understand what's the meaning of that word. Yeah. So might be it will take some time for me to incorporate those words. I don't know how it will going to happen. Let's see.
Yeah, I think, ma'am, it happens with many learner because suddenly you do not recall each and every vocabulary what you learned before. And if you have focus, like if you have a fixed mindset, no matter how, but I have to grab my previous vocab in order to fill the situation through this vocab. So it must be happen. But you have to be determined for that, right?
Okay. Yes.
So
And
I.
one more question I want to ask, just last question.
Mhm.
I fumble a lot, and whenever I speak, I use fillers like this. So I don't know how to overcome this. So when you were at your initial stage. Is it used to happen with you as well? These fillers problem. Sometimes we use, I mean, or this kind of fillers.
Yeah, it happens because not having good clarity about your concept. Okay, so you do not want to break your rhythm, your what I say, your frequency. Okay, the way you're going to maintain your speaking. You do not want to break middle of conversation in middle of statement.
Yes.
So by
Mhm.
maintaining your balance, your frequency, you try to just drag your speaking. Okay, and after that you manage. You find the words. Try to just attach with the another, and immediately you try to deliver. That's why the people are always get so many filler words in the middle of conversation. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
have the clarity, then you won't do like that mistake.